Somebody do not. Somebody don't want me to tell y'all this. Okay. This urgent message for y'all. Somebody definitely don't want me to tell y'all. Alright. But like I was saying, be assertive and show up. Being assertive. Be ready. Be ready. Stay ready so you won't have to get ready. Is what I'm getting. Stay ready so you won't have to get ready. All right, and show up for yourself. Okay. But you have whatever it is that you think. Like I said, I think I said this before, Gemini. I think I said this before. Whatever you believe, and what happened? Let me do this. Let me do this, because it might be a message that I might need to read. All right. So, be assertive. The situation calling for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings and then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. Ask for what you need without watering down your question in order to satisfy others. And we do that. And I was talking to myself about that, like, I know, you want to do certain things or you want certain things to be done. Don't water down a question. Don't dummy yourself down to satisfy somebody else. Because at the end, you haven't fulfilled what it is that you want, or you haven't gotten something out of a situation the way you want it. It says, remember that sees to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Like I said, yeah, what it is that you want, your needs. You know what I'm saying? If you want someone to do something in a particular way, or you want somebody to stop, you don't have to be like, I'm sorry, but you know. And I wrote something down because, like I said, I've been really in here on it when I'm with this Bible thing, with my Bible. And that right there just spoke something to me, because it says, be consistent in life for the first time. So be consistent in life. Whatever it is, be assertive and also be consistent. I think I said something else that might piggyback off of this right here, where it says, remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. I wrote something in here. I'm gonna have to come back because it's in here somewhere. But I remember, unless it's in the book, it might be in my book, because I wrote a lot of stuff in my book, so it might be in this book that I'm reading. All right. But yeah, Jim. So it says set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. Tailor your actions so that you can earn the respect from others and deserve, and then move forward. So mainly you being very assertive and clear, not just ready, you being very clear of what it is that you want, what you want to see at a job, with your kids, okay, with yourself, in a relationship. You being very clear what it is you want and not water it down. I'm sorry, can you stop doing that? Or I'm not going to use, you getting loud with them. I'm not going to keep telling you to stop doing that. You don't have to do all that. hold on, y'all. Here it is, Gemini. It says, I like to write in books and stuff. I don't know. But it says I was saying to be with someone, but I would like to say this because it's telling you to be very assertive of what it is you're needing to know. Or, I mean, it's telling you to be very clear of what it is that you want. All right? Because you might be feeling like people not respecting you. You're not getting respect. Like, people not, you doing your part, but you're not getting or seeing the respect that you deserve. This right here, and you can change the words. Be with someone or be around someone that is real. Or you may need to be someone that is real when it comes to speaking realness about your opinion without being sorry. Consistent plays a major part in our lives. When you consistent about it and you show them, say this, I don't care for that. Whatever it is that you're trying to set boundaries with people, and you standing 10 toes down on what it is you truly believe, and you not watering down yourself to please somebody else's need, because at the end you have to look at it from their perspective. When they do what they do, are they thinking about your feelings and emotions? They thinking about themselves and setting boundaries with you. Set those same boundaries and criteria with people, your kids, your job, and even yourself sometimes. Because sometimes we set boundaries with people and then we break our own limits as well. So also set those boundaries, and sometimes it starts with you. It does. But also voice your opinion and be real about it. Not arrogant, but real about your opinion or what it is that you're saying, and without being sorry. And be consistent with it. Be consistent with that every day. You're gonna be successful. Whatever it is that you're trying to get out of a situation, you're gonna be successful. And I do see some of y'all being successful. All right. It says right here, congratulations. You are on the road to success. You need not have any reservation about your situation. What? As it's going to work out beautifully. Everything is going to work out. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. We've seen that 2 times. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for. All right? But make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take some time to enjoy peace in your life. How do peace look like? Peace is not where you like ignoring people or nothing like that. It's just like you're unbothered. You're really unbothered. You don't allow things to worry you because it's out of, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you are the ones that believe in the Most High. Like, you're unbothered. You're not bothered by anything, a situation, nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know everything is going to play out the way it is. You know, you could have left all your situations, your burdens and everything that could have stressed you out. Put it at his feet, the Most High's feet. Everything is going to play out the way it's supposed to. All right? It's what I have here. If you believe, though, what you need right now is faith. And I said that the only way that you're going to be able to believe, if you have what? Faith. Start exercising the muscle of faith. Start exercising the muscle of faith. Okay, you believe it before you see it. You can have what you desire, but you must believe that is also be so. Stay positive and visualize the outcome you're hoping for. Set aside all negativity. All right? Because that's not going to get you nowhere. The law of attraction brings to us what we expect to receive. All right? That we deserve great things, and then we will attract happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our self-worth, then our experience will match that energy. Believe in yourself and your cherished dreams. And that is so true. That is so true. I remember I was in a connection or relationship with a young man. And I kept saying, if we break up, it's because he cheated. Or because of him. Because he not. It's because he did something. And I used to say that a lot. And seen it. And guess what? For some reason, it ended up happening. He ended up cheating. And it was crazy that how I found out, I was fasting. And I ended up finding out. Like, number fell out his book bag. It was a female. I called the girl. She was working at his job, and I called the number. She heard me that I was a female and hung up so quickly. And I texted her back, and I was like, not one of them type of females that's gonna sit here on the phone and be arguing back and forth with a female and all that. But I just let her know, I just want to talk to you woman to woman, and that's it. I really just wanted the time and the date when all this took place, and that was it. She was like, he told me he was staying with his sister, he wasn't in a relationship, and I was like, okay, well, thank you for that. She sent me the text message as well. Screenshots of the text message. And I just left it alone. And me and him broke up. But in the midst of we breaking up, I was fasting. I was silent. My flesh was silent. So that I could hear the Holy Spirit. That whole day was crazy. And it was so crazy that the next day, I was single. Brand new year, single. 2020. It was crazy. But I'm glad that I did that, because I would have been still living in a lie, in a relationship with someone like that, and it be like that. But enough about me, y'all. I have stories. I have stories. All right, urgent message for my Geminis. Urgent message for Gemini. All right. Urgent message for Gemini. You believe in miracles. Take what resonate, leave the rest. General message, general reason. General message, general reason. What was that about? General message. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and let's get into the message. All right, you got a Pisces. Could be waiting on you. So some of y'all, I'm getting two stories. First, got a Pisces that got a selfish little energy. This person might have a selfish energy. Got a selfish energy. They may be a little selfish. You know what I'm saying? They could be waiting on you, or they're waiting on you. You could have set boundaries with this Pisces. All right? Or this person, even besides the zodiac sign or the gender. You set boundaries with somebody, a person. All right? But they're waiting on you. All right? You completely cut them out of your life. Somebody that didn't know what they wanted or where they wanted to go or do. All right, this could be a Libra for some. You left them, and I don't think I think that's why they kind of mad with their arms folded. They don't like that you left. They don't like the fact that you distant yourself from them. Then the other y'all, flip side, this could be where you could be in your own energy, you know what I'm saying, thinking that you're in a blissful, happy moment or a place in your life, or you are trying to be positive and stay positive about something and waiting on something to arrive, like your horizon, like you're waiting on something to arrive, like your blessings or something like that. Like you can smell your blessings, or you can sense your blessings is getting ready to come. And then it's like, okay, or you could be trying to stay positive about the situation. You could be trying to stay positive about the situation. You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to be logical about a situation as well. So it's like you're trying to be positive, but it's a part of you, like your flesh, is keep feeding you negative talks, like it's not gonna happen. You just need to just give up. This Two of Swords, it's not gonna happen. You need to give up. Your flesh, it's trying to make you feel like something is not gonna happen. Something is not gonna come to an end. You're not gonna have a brand new beginning, and it does, and it will do that. When you're trying to be optimistic about life and your situation, and then your flesh is speaking loud as heck, so that you can't even hear the Most High, or you can't hear your spirit guides trying to guide you, or they could be like encouraging you too as well when you don't have anyone in your life to encourage you. Keep going, it's okay. And that's when you start telling yourself, it's okay, I got this. You know what I'm saying? But your flesh is speaking as loud as day, where it's messing with your mental. And we know that the enemy always attack what? The mind first. He attacks the mind first. And that is what he's doing. And this is for some. So that's why I said it's two energies that I'm kind of picking up with this reading. Urgent message. Don't allow the enemy to get to your mindset. All right? Be very logic and know that the enemy, for some of y'all, and this is not for everybody, okay? But for some of y'all, you might need to pray something like this. Lord, I ask that you silence my flesh so that I can hear the Holy Spirit. The enemy has no power over me. And you go from there, okay? You go straight from there. You have a child. Some of y'all have a child. Could be a water sign. Going to be coming back. Asking for your forgiveness. Some of y'all have a child that's going to be buying. Like if you are married, you have a child that's going to be buying you something, or this could be like an anniversary. They could have been preparedness. You know, like how when you have an anniversary and your kids know that you're about to have an anniversary, and they're like, you know what, Mama anniversary's today with Daddy. I want to, you know what I'm saying, buy or help. Either they're going to buy something, or they're helping one of the parents to buy somebody an anniversary gift. Or this could be like somebody throwing an anniversary gift. I mean, an anniversary, or like somebody renewing their vows or something like that. Okay. I don't know why I'm picking it up, but that's weird. On the flip side, y'all have this Pisces. Who is dating a Pisces? This is weird. It's in this energy. But whoever this water sign is, very immature. They want to work something out with you, and they keep talking to you. And you could have told them to leave me alone, stop talking to me. They want to come back to renew things with you. All right, they're willing to work things out no matter what. They don't care. This person has been really losing a lot of sleep. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. They could have been losing. They've been losing a lot of sleep. Whoa, okay. They've been losing a lot of sleep. All right. Some of y'all, I don't know why I'm getting Gemini. If you have a mom or it's a friend that's a water sign, or somebody that's a water sign, want to start over. It's a female. Want to start over. They can't, they're losing a lot of sleep as well. I don't know what they did that was not right. They want to heal the friendship, or this could be a connection. You could have blocked them. I don't know if this is your sister or a lover, but they want to talk and you blocked them, or you got them blocked. You could have been hiding yourself in work, or, you know what I'm saying, like working on some other stuff. Like they want to come back. They've been thinking about you. A Libra thinking about you, a Pisces thinking about you, but you got these people blocked. These people are somebody that you had a friendship with, or you were friends with. All right. Urgent message. Urgent message for Gemini. Urgent message for Gemini. Gemini with the 8 of Pentacles. Ew. That coffee is disgusting. You know, I must have put enough sugar in that mug, because that thing is disgusting. Oh my God. But anywho, the page, the 8 of Pentacles, Gemini. Stop overworking yourself. Whatever some of y'all are overworking yourself, and we just heard that Spirit said to not overwork yourself. But some of y'all are overworking yourself because you're needing the money. You getting you know what I'm saying, putting in overtime and stuff like that because you need the money. I don't know what it is that you're needing the money for. It could be you just needing extra money. You need money to pay for something or get something. Could be medicine or surgery, but you're overworking yourself, okay? Or it was mandatory for you to overwork. It was mandatory for you to come in at a certain day to work. All right. Some of y'all are, with this 8 of Pentacles, are being a little bit more creative, like you're self-taught or you're self-teaching yourself a certain craft. You're exercising your crafts. You're exercising your skills. Okay, you are like strengthening your skills. I said exercise, but you're strengthening your skills. Okay. Some of y'all are very crafted and gifted. And you know how to make stuff. You may have a shop and you kind of display your work. You know what I'm saying? You might need to display your work. Some of y'all might need to display your work. And you might start getting new customers or new clients. You could be doing this for your family. Yeah, you feel like some of y'all could be doing this for like a vacation. Like you working overtime so that you can book a vacation with your family, so that you can spend time with your family. This is something that is getting ready to take place. Some of y'all are, getting prepared for a baby. This could be somebody is getting prepared for a baby. So a new addition is coming in. A new addition, meaning another child or kids, because somebody could be pregnant with twins or triplets. I won't put that on that. I wouldn't even know how to react to that. If somebody's pregnant, so if you are pregnant, congratulations, it's a girl. All right, baby's coming really soon. Baby might mess around and come in 8 months, or by the end of 8 months, sometime in 8 months, or you might have to get your labor induced. Okay, but you or some of y'all could, like I said, going on a vacation. Yeah. So, Gemini. I don't know, Jim, if you had to be the breadwinner in the relationship because of a father figure who made impulsive decision, or something could have taken place, and this person could have lost their job. This could be an Aries, Virgo, Libra, Pisces, could have lost in their job, and you've been trying to keep things together. You could be thinking about, man, I need a vacation. I'm always working in overtime. I'm just never able to enjoy my family, you know what I'm saying, the way that I want to. Something is happening where you might mess around, and I don't know if you finna leave this job or you're leaving a job as well, because the Ace of Cups, something, you had some type of spiritual awakening. Or you could have thought about leaving the job. You've been thinking about leaving a job, or leaving a situation with somebody, because it's like you feel like all the responsibility is put on you. But at the same time, I don't know if you did it or not, if you just walked away from something or someone. The money is coming in really slow. You might feel like this person is the reason why things are slowing between y'all, or things are slow when it comes to money. And this is a married couple. You want a fresh start. You're needing a fresh start. You want a fresh start. And some of y'all are going to take a leap of faith and really leaving either a job to get a better pay, because the money is not all that slow. Because the money is not all that good. Or somebody in your relationship somebody left the job because either they got fired, or somebody left the job because the money was low. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, somebody is visualizing like they're needing a vacation or something like that, is what I'm getting here. All right. Somebody is starting to learn a little bit more about the relationship or the connection. All right. Gemini, I don't know if you could have, or this Virgo, Leo, could have ghosted the relationship, or someone is starting to be in this energy where they are actually learning the relationship. They're learning. The Hermit, to me, because it can be either one. Somebody could have left and ghosted the relationship or distant themselves. And then with the Hermit, this is giving me like somebody is being a little bit more wise. Like they're learning the connection. They're fully understanding the connection, or the meaning or the purpose behind their connection. Okay. The vows that y'all shared with one another. Y'all had invested a lot of time, but somebody is just like, y'all could just have these like heart-to-heart talks and needing to really just heart-to-heart conversations. Very raw. Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, and be like, say, you know what I'm saying, we've been together all this time, or you noticing that y'all been together all this time, ain't nothing picking up, ain't nothing growing, and some of y'all feel like you should be in this energy. This 10 of Pentacles, this 10 of Cups, and the Ace. Some of y'all feel like you could be in, you're needing, or you should be in that energy, but it's not happening. It's so much other stuff is going on around y'all. Somebody could be, I don't see or sense anyone stepping out or cheating, but it's just a lot of disappointment, especially if it comes to money slowing down or money not picking up like it should be. Okay. And like I said, somebody want a fresh beginning, or could be a man that want a brand new start, or like a do-over. So I don't know, it's something dealing with someone's job, or, you know what I'm saying, money when it comes to y'all. Income. It hasn't been the best. It has not been the best. And like I said, someone could have gotten fired or just completely walked away from the job, or been thinking about walking away from a job. You know, some of y'all haven't been on a vacation in a very long time, or did anything with your kids in a while because of your job, and bills is getting in the way. Even it's getting in the way of y'all relationship to the point where it could be driving your relationship to the ground. Alright. One more very urgent message for Gemini. A lot of energies that I'm picking up on. So this might not resonate to everybody. Alright. Gemini. Urgent message for Gemini. Wow. This came back out again. My Geminis. If you are, I don't know, like I said, this could be a same sex. Or I have a male that is dealing with a fire sign. I'm picking up a lot of energy with this card, right? These cards right here. So, if you're a man, Gemini, or you have placements in your chart, you could be dealing with a woman that is a fire sign. This could be a platonic connection, a baby mama, your wife. This could be your mama. But whoever this is, if this is a mother or another person, my Gemini males, or my males that have Gemini placement, if this is another person, we're going to start off with that. That's a fire sign. I don't know if you're having to break bread with this person when it, like, between your relationship and this other person. I'm going to pick it all up. Between your relationship and this other person, you're having to break bread. And it's to the point where on this, well, y'all can see. On this side, the relationship and the other person, Let's get close. You see how much money is on this side? It's only 2 pentacles on this side. And you barely have anything for yourself. And it's 3 pentacles on this side of where the person is at. So it's giving me where you're having to dish out a lot of money to this person. This person is always asking for money. They're always asking for money. Or you're having to give them money. You kind of keep something for yourself. And then the rest, it goes to who you're in a relationship with. And this could be a Leo or a water sign. This could be dealing with court. Like you was ordered to give this person money. You was ordered to give this person money. And you're having to give them money first. Before you can even try to contribute anything to your own household. Or they're taking the money out of your account to make sure that this person is getting paid. Or you're having to do something. If this is a mother, you're even having to, I don't know if this is your mom, you're having to take care of your mom first. And whoever this is on the side, I'm pretty sure they don't like that. My male Geminis. Flip side, Geminis, same. If you have a mother, or you might be, I don't know if they do that. If it's a same sex relationship, marriage, and y'all get a divorce, I'm hearing alimony. I really am. I'm really hearing alimony. Somebody having to pay alimony. It was the court decision for them to pay a certain amount of money when it comes to alimony. Okay. But somebody is having to give money to a mother or somebody. Important message for Gemini. Wow. Very. Oh, what is this? Libra, Pisces. Okay, so Gemini, stop making impulsive decisions and choices. Be very slow, and when it comes to making choices or making whatever it is that you're trying to do, take your time. Listen to your intuition, all right? Because the moment you make those quick choices or decisions, you're going to be in this 9 of Swords energy where you're going to regret that you made a choice so quickly. You took action too quick about something, or dealing with something, or you said something too quick instead of taking your time and analyzing something. Others of y'all, you got somebody that's coming back into your energy. This could be a Pisces, strong Pisces. I don't know what's going on with this Pisces, but this person is in y'all energy, strong and heavy. This person could feel like they had some type of spiritual awakening. Their spirit guides could have came to them and told them or showed them something. All right. You moving on or something, because this person is definitely coming back in a very impulsive way. All right. Just be very careful when it comes to this person, because this person is giving me energy or a vibe that they will try to find something to argue about with. Oh, they're going to drive it. They determined to do this. Cancer, they are determined, and they will come to you. They finna drive to you. Be careful. Some of y'all are going to be getting a brand new car. You're going to be getting a brand new car. You could be looking at cars, or you're trying to figure out where you want to get your car from. But you're about to get a car. You probably haven't had a car in a while, but you will be getting one. You just don't know where to start or what car place to go. But this person, they coming back. Just be on the safe side. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your intuition, Because this is somebody that walked away from you or walked away from y'all family. Like if y'all had a family together, they up and left. Instead of making something work, they ended up they completely just up and left. They just completely up and left. And that's probably what caused y'all to get a divorce or something like that, or what caused y'all to break up. Because they actually was the one that did. Why would they just up and leave like that? Like I said, y'all could have had a family together. You know, things was probably going good, but they felt like they were missing something. They felt like they were missing something. They felt like they could get something somewhere else. So when they did that, you kept the door closed. You kept it closed and you stepped into your Empress divine power, and you started manifesting some things. You could have been dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus. Yes. You could have left them because of, or they could have left you for another person. They could have been pregnant or had a child or thought they was pregnant, and they just up and left. Where's the 8 of Cups at? The 8 of Cups. They up and left. You for somebody, this could be another woman that have kids, or they have kids with this person, or this could be a baby involved. If not, because of this. Instead of them waiting and getting the answer, being, you know what I'm saying, instead of them, this is a strong Pisces energy, Virgo. Instead of them waiting and getting the answer, you know what I'm saying, like really getting the answer, like, is this my child? You know what I'm saying? Or they seeing something, like they just up and left. They up and left, and they made a choice and the decision when they did it. So it's like when they did that, you like, okay, well, since you left me for somebody else without communicating with me, all right, and you left me high and dry, and they could have went back to an ex, or this could be, like I said, they could have had started back talking to somebody because of a child. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So they thinking they was gonna make that work, and it did not work out. It did not work out. Why is that coming out? That is weird. Hey, wasn't expecting that. One more. Oh, I said one more. I would go all day. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here, Jam. Y'all urgent message for the month of October. All right, that's what I have here. I will talk to you guys later.